The wine has changed and evolved over centuries and remains a staple in the Lazio region. In fact, approximately 96% of Cesanese wines are produced in Lazio.
Welcome to the Italian Grape Geek podcast. Join us as we explore personal stories of travel and tasting with Italy's must-know grape varietals. Chart your own course with My Italian Grape Geek Journal, your personal tasting companion to accompany the series. Available now on Amazon. With thanks to Collichio and Partners for their generous support with this project.
Hello and welcome. You're listening to the Italian Grape Geek with Jodie Hellman. And today we're going to talk about Cesanese and Carignano. I currently work in Las Vegas as the manager for the Southwest region for Michael Corso Selections, an importer of fine French wines. But I am also an Italian wine ambassador, and I passed the course in 2023 in Verona, and also help with Italian restaurants throughout Las Vegas in consulting with their wine lists. So today we're talking about Carignano. We'll start there. So while there is Carignano found in Sicily and Lazio, Sardinia is the area where you will find this grape thriving. And the best examples come from the southwest part of the island in the Carignano del Sulcis DOC. This is a place of stunning beauty, spectacular pristine beaches, a dramatic cliff-lined coast, and crystal blue water off the long sandy beaches. This area was founded by the Phoenicians, who referred to it as Sulci, and eventually morphed into what we know today as the Sulcis. The DOC, Carignano del Sulcis, was introduced in June of 1997 in Sardinia. And the appellation includes red and rosé wines produced with Carignano, and you may also find them labeled as Reserva, Superiore, Novello, or Passito. This area produces about 87% of the Carignano wines on the island. The Carignano del Sulcis Reserva wines are aged for 2 years with a minimum of 6 months in bottle, of which 3 months, which is 3 months longer than the basic DOC before release. The Rosé and Novello types are 11% alcohol in strength in comparison to 12.5 for the others. For the Passito style, the grapes must be dried naturally and pressed between October 10th and March 31st following the harvest. The Passito must age for a minimum of 9 months, and that starts from May 1st after the harvesting, and 3 months of that must be in the bottle with a minimum alcohol content of 16% by volume. Let's talk about the grape itself. In the vineyard, the best are grown in the traditional Albarello Latino method. This is a head training pruning method where the vines become compact, rounded in structure, or a bushy looking vine. It's very suitable for hot, dry climates. The bunches themselves are semi-compact to compact, medium in size, with a pyramidal shape. The berries are medium and oval, dark blue in color, and can be found with lots of bloom. This grape is vigorous and can produce very high yields. It's also susceptible to odium. It's late budding and late ripening. Plus, it needs heat to reach its optimal ripeness, another reason why Sardinia's warm and dry climate is perfect. Shallow sandy soils or clay sandy soils are best for the planting. Some other names you might find for Carignano are Uva d'Espagna, Mazzuelo, Samso, or Carignan. In the glass, the wine is bright ruby in color. Sometimes you will find a touch of purple. Aromas of dark fruits, such as black plums, currants, and mulberry are also present on the palate, along with licorice, herbs, black pepper, and tobacco. It's medium-bodied with tannins that are soft and velvety and can be medium plus to high in acidity. When looking to find a bottle to enjoy, seek out the wines from Argiolas, Mesa, Cantina Santati, or Sardus Pater. And Cesanese. Despite its popularity and long history in Italy, this grape is not as well known outside of the country. It's been revered by popes and royalty of the past, and it is only a matter of time before more people around the world just begin to embrace these wines. The history of Cesanese wines can be traced back to ancient Rome, where it was very popular among the elite. The wine has changed and evolved over centuries and remains a staple in the Lazio region. In fact, approximately 96% of Cesanese wines are produced in Lazio, and it's considered one of the most interesting grape varieties of the region. There is a small amount found in the Marche, Abruzzo, and Umbria. There are two distinct varieties, Cesanese Comune and Cesanese Diafile. Cesanese Diafile is considered the superior of the two, so much so that it has its own DOC, Cesanese Diafile DOC. This DOC requires a minimum of 90% Cesanese grapes in the wine, but most examples are produced as a 100% Cesanese. In the vineyard, the Cesanese Comune has the larger berries of the two. The Cesanese Diafile bunches are medium in size and compact. They are winged and pyramidal in shape. The berries themselves are medium small and round, black and bluish in color, and have a good amount of bloom. They require a long growing season and lots of sunshine, as it is a late ripening grape. It is not particularly vigorous and can be difficult to work with. It's typically planted on hillsides with well-draining soil and trained on the Guyot system, which helps control the yields and the quality. Deep ruby red in color and complex and layered on the nose and palate. There are red fruits of cranberry, pomegranate, red plum, and cassis, with a floral note of red roses. A touch of white pepper, sweet baking spices, and licorice also lingers. It is medium in body and acidity, and it is not a massively tannic wine, which makes it a very versatile food wine. This pairs well with braised rabbit or oxtail and even pasta dishes. Some benchmark producers to seek out would be Casale di Giglio, Terra Antiche, and Damiano Chioli.
Listen to the Italian Wine Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. We're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Himalaya FM, and more. Don't forget to subscribe and rate the show. If you enjoy listening, please consider donating through ItalianWinePodcast.com. Any amount helps cover equipment, production, and publication costs. Until next time, cin cin.